Guys, so tonight's video is going to be on who is jealous or envious of you and why. We have three piles here, pile 1, 2, and 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And I am also offering personal readings. You can find my Skype link in the description box below, and you can message me on there so we can set something up if you're interested. I have all the prices and services that I offer listed down there, as well as my PayPal and my Amazon wish list are on there too. If you wish to donate to the channel, that would be awesome and greatly appreciated. And we are going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, why are others jealous or envious of you? You know, I want to say that you are a star. You stand out, you shine bright, and you really attract a lot of attention as well. You may be somebody who looks very good without a whole lot of effort, maybe even. You could also be somebody that maybe came up from the bottom, from nothing, and just really made yourself into something amazing and beautiful, which is really funny that the self-made thing is here, because I wasn't even looking at that when I was looking at this. I was thinking about, it reminds me of the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, where it looked so beautiful and amazing. When they were done with it, it kind of looked almost like this, but it started out as just a twig. You know, you may have came from absolutely nothing and you really built your way up the ladder. You may be a doctor, you may be a therapist, you may be in the medical community in some way, because that's reminding me of the medical emblem and symbol right now. Or you could just be a healer as well. You could be somebody who may be an earth angel type of energy. But you're somebody who really helps others and has a lot of keys to healing and happiness and growth. And there may have been something around Christmas time that happened as well. You might have taken somebody's virginity or lost your virginity. Could be that. But also it could just be that you have a very innocent energy about you, and you have a very self-protective energy about you as well. You're somebody who puts your boundaries in place and you don't allow others to just run over the top of you. You also are very in touch with your guides, with your angels, with your God, with your spirituality or your religion, and you really believe and have a lot of faith and trust in that, and you're very connected to your crown chakra. So you're really very guided in everything that you do and in all the actions that you take, because you take time to meditate, or you take time to take care of yourself and to really unlock your true power and potential. Maybe others feel like they haven't had that time, or they feel like, you got something they didn't, or in some way. But what's really funny is that you worked your butt off for it, because as a self-made person myself, I can tell you that you worked very hard to be a self-made person. That generally means you didn't have a whole lot of help in doing whatever it is that you've done. So we have the Hierophant. Once again, you could be a counselor or a therapist or something along those lines. You could be a spiritual leader of some sort as well. You're somebody who really has a lot of knowledge, wisdom, advice. You really have a lot of the keys to a lot of different ways to heal as well. And people may really see you as this leader and come to you for what you have to offer. You're also somebody who really just takes that leap of faith. You have a lot of confidence in your own abilities. You have a lot of confidence in the universe to catch you if you fall, and you have a lot of confidence in your own abilities to fly as well. And so you take that leap of faith and you go out there and do what you feel you need to do. You're very spontaneous, and you're really somebody who likes to take a chance on things as well. You also may be very friendly with animals too. You have a lot of skills, tools, knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the way that things work, and you really put that to use in creating and manifesting your own reality as well. And we have the Two of Swords. So the person that's jealous of you may be somebody who's very indecisive and can't really decide on what direction they go. So they just sit stuck and stagnant, and they never really take that leap of faith on anything significant, because they really don't know where they want to go or what they want to do. And they're really very blinded to being able to see their own progress as well as their own skills and knowledge and tools and their own gifts that they have available. They're really blinded to being able to see those things. And so they really see you as somebody very free and very capable of making decisions, somebody very decisive, somebody who really acts on what they believe in and really takes risks and takes chances. And they have a hard time doing that because they aren't listening to their intuition and they really are just stuck in their thoughts on every idea because they don't really know what they want to do. Yeah, we have the fool twice here. So yeah, you're somebody very risk-taking, somebody who doesn't care what anybody else thinks, and somebody who marches to the beat of their own drum. And once again, you may really be very closely connected to animals as well. There's a lot of birds in these cards. There's also a dog. There's a squirrel. There's some ducks, but there's just a lot of birds here. And I think that you really have a very close connection to birds as well. And you're very free. You can't be caged. You can't be tamed. And you really work hard and a long time and really put in the effort and your effort into whatever it is you're working on. You have a lot of faith, persistence, determination, trust in the path you're going down, trust in yourself, and you really work hard to build up everything that you have. And you don't mind that it takes a while either. You're very patient as well. And, this person may just have a lot of tower moments going on in their life right now. They may have a lot of things falling apart. They may be very upset, very angry, very hurt, very frustrated over everything in their life, over the fact that they might have realized that they spend a lot of their time people pleasing while you're busy doing whatever you want to do and you're not listening to the crowd or what anyone else wants. And we also have the Nine of Wands. So you also could be somebody who's very skilled in divination or somebody that works with candle magic. And I think this person just really thinks that things come easily to you, but at the same time, they know they're blinding themselves and being delusional because they know that you work hard for everything that you have and that you really have worked a long time to gain the skills and the knowledge that you have as well. And so really they're just frustrated with themselves because they've never really wanted anything enough to go after it, and you want what you want so bad that you are willing to go after it at all costs. And this person's just busy going, oh, I don't really know what I want. They're very wishy-washy. They don't do the things they need to do to get the results they want to have because they like something for a little bit and then they're done. So why are they jealous? They lack healthy boundaries and feel that you should be at their beck and call. And once again, like I was talking about earlier, you have very healthy boundaries and you don't allow other people to cross that line. And at the same time, that you don't allow this person to cross that line. This person feels like they should have free reign in your life and be able to do whatever they want, no matter what burden it puts on you, because they allow everyone to do that themselves. They allow everyone to run over the top of them, and they spend all their time trying to please everyone around them instead of doing what's best for them. You're very elegant, classy, respectful, and they wanted to knock you down a peg. So this person really seen you as somebody who was very well respected in the world around you, somebody who is very dignified, very classy, elegant, respectful as well. And they just really wanted to knock you down a peg because they thought that you were up too high. And they're busy hating themselves, really. They wanted to destroy your reputation and make you look bad. So this person really just wanted to tear everything that you have built in your life down. If you're somebody who is in the public eye and very recognized for your skills, your knowledge, your abilities, this person really tried everything they could. They tried to manipulate people to their will. They tried to manipulate all the situations to really make you look bad and make you look like you couldn't handle whatever you were taking on. And advice from Spirit. Allow yourself to receive the blessings coming your way. Open yourself up and allow yourself to receive. You give to many people. You give a lot of knowledge, you give a lot of wisdom, you give a lot of understanding, you really take a lot of chances to be able to do the work that you do. And it's time to receive as well. So allow yourself to receive and just let this go. Allow this to fall away and don't allow yourself to focus on it or give it energy. Allow what's coming to this person to come to this person and allow yourself to receive the recognition you deserve. Cleanse, shield, protect, and purify your energy. Yeah. Like I was just saying, make sure that you aren't allowing this person's energy to get to you and that you aren't focusing too much of your energy or time on it because it gives your energy to that. Step your game up and refuse to give this person any more of your time or energy. Again. So, really focus on that. We also have, they wanted you to have to rely on them and come to them only. So this person really wanted you to be stuck and without any help from any outside sources and to have to come crawling to them, basically. Jealousy and envy of all that you are and do. Those ones ended up in there accidentally, but this person was just jealous and envious of everything that you are, everything that you do. And they're just busy hating themselves, and they don't deserve your time and energy. So it's time to move on to something else and work towards your own goals and dreams. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear in the comments below whether or not this resonated with you and what you thought of the reading. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for pile 2, what are others jealous of about you? I think you are somebody that no matter how many times life drags you down, you always have this brand new beginning. You are somebody who is reborn again and again and again and again. You change a lot. And you change like the seasons change, or you change like the tides in the oceans change. If somebody's gone for 6 months and comes back into your life, you're somebody completely different, I feel like. You also may be making a lot of money right at this moment. Maybe in the past you didn't have a whole lot of money, but you have really worked very hard, very efficiently. You've put in a lot of determination, time, persistence, and faith, trust that through putting in all this work that it will pay off. And I think things are coming full circle at this point. You may also know other languages, or you may know a lot about history. You may know a lot about religion or spirituality as well, and you could be somebody who is capable of divining a lot of situations too. You also may give good head as well, but you may be somebody that is just very open-minded as well. Somebody very much in the spotlight possibly too. And somebody who fights for what they believe in, stands up for what they believe in, somebody who's just very individual in your beliefs and in how you behave, and you don't allow others to drag you down. You're somebody very powerful, very determined, very solid, very stable, very grounded as well. And let's see who this person is and why they may be jealous of you. So we have the Sun. So this could be somebody, or you could be somebody that really brings a lot of warmth, positivity, joy to situations. You're also very ambitious, driven, goal-oriented. Somebody that really, you may also pray a lot. You may worship a lot. You may not have any qualms about telling people what religion you are or how you practice. You may also be very in connection with birds as well. There's a lot of birds coming up tonight. So this person really feels stuck when they're around you, I think. Like, you see things from so many different perspectives, and I think you awaken a lot of people around you as well. And this person might just feel like they're in your shadow when they're around you, or like they're stuck, or like they can't shine when they're around you. Like they're just suspended in time. We have the Queen of Wands in the World as well. Or this could also be somebody from your past that is seeing things from a completely new perspective now and has really awakened to a lot of different things. But I think that you're somebody who's very passionate, very vibrant, very sexy, very fiery, very bold, very creative. Somebody who really knows what they want and goes after it, and somebody who's is very capable of multitasking. You're somebody who's very well cultured, very knowledgeable about the world around you, somebody who is quite capable of ending past cycles and having new beginnings, of closing one door and allowing a new one to open. And you really don't get stuck very often, but this person feels like they've been stuck for a really long time. And you bring all this joy, inspiration, positivity, and light into their life, but at the same time, all it does is make them feel suffocated, like they're just stuck in this darkness, and watching you glow with your confidence and your abilities. We have the King of Wands. So yeah, this could be a love interest as well. A love interest is just seeing things from a whole new perspective at this point. Somebody who wants to reach out to you and communicate to you as well. Maybe even make you an offer of commitment and an offer of truth. Somebody who maybe walked away from you in the past as well, if that's the case. But I think that you may be a spiritual leader as well, or somebody that's just in the public eye, and who really, I believe that you really encompass the masculine and feminine energies of a leader. You're very calm, understanding, supportive, positive, inspirational, and at the same time you're very demanding, go-getter, risk-taking, calculated, actions, things like that. And you're somebody who communicates very effectively and efficiently as well. And I feel like you're somebody just very honest, trustworthy, stable, solid, and you really cut through all the bullshit. You see through it, and you walk away from things when they aren't good for you, so that you can really walk towards something that's better. And maybe you walked away from this person, and that's a lot of it as well. But I think you're somebody very flowy, very youthful, very energetic, very passionate. This person may be older than you and could be feeling a little bit worn out, or like they have to work all the time and you're just able to flit around, because maybe a lot of your work has something to do with communication as well. It could also even be just your youthful, joyous, energetic, passionate energy that really just sets this person on fire, because I think this person is just somebody that really is slow, sluggish, maybe has been in depression, or has really just been stuck in some sort of lower vibrational energy. And all this light you bring in just really, it just doesn't sit right with them. They felt they couldn't have happiness while you were happy. Once again, they felt stuck in the darkness and in the shadow and in the shame, and just really stuck, stagnant, and like nobody saw them, and like their whole world was just dark and miserable and gray just because you were happy and had things going on in your life. They were obsessed with you and with hurting you. So this person just really wanted to hurt you. They were obsessed with you. They were obsessed over every little thing you were doing and everywhere you were going, and gaining as much information as they could on you. And they really just out on gossiping about you. I think they did a lot of gossiping about you, and just like saying things that nobody would ever believe, because really you're just this honest, stable, solid, grounded, humble person. They wanted everything that you had without working for it. Yeah, they wanted your money. They wanted the things that you had patiently, slowly, very hard work went into everything that you have, the recognition that you have, the audience that you have, if you have an audience, the money that you have, everything that you had, they wanted without having to work for it. Their name may even be James, possibly, because there's James on his cap. They thought your love and light was a mask. So they didn't think that you were real. They thought that everything that you were, all these amazing qualities, were just something fake, because they've never seen a real person in their lifetime, And what's really sad is that they've never seen a real person in their lifetime, and that they could see something so beautiful and amazing as something fake and horrible and awful. And really, that's how twisted and sick they are in their mind, is that they just really, they are so afraid and hate the world so much that they can't even see the beauty in it. They hated how much you shined with light. Everything here is about how bright you are, and how shining you are, and how beautiful you are, and how wonderful you are. And they just could not stand all these amazing qualities. Let go, release, forgive, move on, then karma can play out. So advice from Spirit, let go. It's time to forgive this. It's time to release it. It's time to move on from it. This is actually very similar to what I was telling pile one as well. That, don't carry that around with you everywhere, because when you're carrying that around with you everywhere, it's weighing on you. It's taking up all your time, your energy. Your actions will speak for themselves. Don't worry about what anybody's saying about you behind your back. Allow their karma to take care of them and just let it go. Focus on gratitude. What do you have to be thankful for? So focus on all the things in your life that you have to be grateful for. Focus on the things that bring you happiness, that bring you peace, that bring you joy, and make sure that you're expressing that gratitude and that thankfulness to your guides, to your angels, to your God. Your voice is powerful. Use it. Don't downgrade how valuable you are. So express yourself. Don't allow yourself to hide away. Don't allow yourself to change who you are. Don't allow yourself to dim your shine because this person made it seem like your shine was not good enough, or what you had to say wasn't good enough, or what you were doing wasn't good enough, and they made you feel like you were wrong for doing the things you were doing. Don't allow that person to make you feel this way. Make sure that you are just being yourself. And that's what I got for this pile. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and I would love to hear whether or not this resonated with you and your situation in the comments below, or what's going on in your situation. I really do enjoy hearing from you guys, and I hope that you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. So for pile 3, before I get started on this, this may actually be like a friend of yours, or like a frenemy of yours, or somebody that, wears the mask of a friend. And it could also be somebody who has possibly stolen from you in the past, or who has maybe even shared a love interest with you in the past as well. So, things that they may be jealous of you. Let's see, this is the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed upon. National Rifle Association of America, all in 2012. So 2012 could be important. You're somebody who's an individual, somebody who is very freedom-oriented, liberty-oriented, justice-oriented, somebody who believes in fairness, equality, rights, somebody who fights for what's right and stands up for what they believe in, somebody that you may even be very good with guns as well. There's also 1871 on here too. You're somebody who really just goes all in on what you believe in and fights for whatever it is that you believe in. You are somebody who knows how to savor and cherish the brightest part of your day. You are somebody very grateful, very thankful, somebody that really is just quite capable of enjoying the time you are having no matter where you're at. You're also somebody who's very kind, compassionate, forgiving, loving, understanding, somebody who's very, very emotional, you have a very big heart, and you may have had it broken at one point. You might be working right now on repairing some of your emotions as well, and learning how to cherish and savor the best parts of your day. You could be somebody who's very connected to nature as well. You may enjoy spending a lot of time around the trees, bushes, plants. You could also be a gardener, somebody who grows plants and is very good at that. You could also be somebody who really has a lot of knowledge and wisdom and understanding of how things work, and you may be able to see things a little bit before they come up as well, like premonition type of, or clairvoyance type of thing. You're somebody who has a lot of knowledge and understanding of plants, once again, though, as well. You also may really have the key to your shadow side. You may be somebody who has faced a lot of your shadow side and has really worked through a lot of those issues as well. So let's see who this person is and why they're jealous. So we have the Empress, the King of Wands. Somebody could be jealous because somebody may have chose you over them. Somebody who may If this is a man or a woman, it really doesn't matter because, there's same-sex relationships too. But either way, um, if you are, there could be somebody that was very upset that a woman chose you over them, or someone very feminine chose you over them. Somebody who's very motherly, nurturing, caring, fertile, abundant, creative, inspirational, loving, knowledgeable, wise. Somebody is very jealous of your drive, your passion, your determination to balance things out in your life, to overcome any addictions, to learn, to grow, to really go after what you want, and to no longer let fear hold you at bay. Um, Somebody may be jealous of your passion, of your desire, of your creativity, of your passion, your ability to go after what you want, your confidence, your drive, your motivation. They may be jealous of your hard work as well. And they could just be very jealous of how beautiful and down to earth you are as well. This may be related to pile one too, if you felt drawn to that, because there was the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in there. Or it might have been pile two. It was pile two. Pile two had the King and Queen of Wands. So, there could be someone that is jealous of you having this twist or turn of fate where everything is turning around for you and you're really starting to get your shit together and you're really starting to take actions necessary to improve your life and maybe even to improve your connections with your mom or with a woman in your life or with a man in your life as well. It could even be improving your relationship with your son or with your addictions as well. You could really be overcoming addictions and just changing your life. Finding a lot of self-love, or a partner that you are interested in is finding a lot of self-love, or is somebody who is very loving of themselves. You could be somebody who has a new opportunity for love as well, or you could be somebody who really has a lot of self-love and that love just pours out all over the world around you, and it just really makes this person very jealous because they really feel alone, left out in the cold, like they don't matter anymore. They could even have been your friend at one point in time, and because you got this new thing going on, you might not be giving them the time or energy they feel like they deserve, and they just feel like they're lost, alone, out in the cold, like they don't have what it takes to be the person that is needed in this situation, or something along that lines. And it could have even been somebody chose you over somebody else, and it could have been a friend of yours that they chose you over, and this friend could be feeling left out in the cold, or like they really, don't even know what direction to go now. And you know what your path is, what your purpose is, and you're really going forward towards something more in your life, towards this peace and harmony and this new beginning and this abundance. Yeah, you're walking away from the things that no longer serve you, and you're really starting to be able to go with the flow more. And you might have been somebody that was really in this energy of feeling like they didn't matter or like they were nothing before, but now you're breaking out of it, and whoever this person is hasn't really found that self-love yet and isn't quite ready to break out of whatever is holding them back in their life, and you are moving forward. So, why are they jealous here? Or why did they couldn't stand to see how much others loved and respected you. So this person couldn't really stand to see how much others loved and respected you. They couldn't stand to see how much others treated you in such a different way than they did them, because they weren't behaving in a manner that brought love and respect. They felt they would somehow get something out of it. So somehow they felt like they would get something out of just being out of walking away from you. Maybe they walked away from you because of their jealousy, and they just really thought that they would get something out of it. They were very selfishly motivated. So they were really just very selfishly motivated in the things that they were doing with you and the actions they were taking. Maybe they kept dragging you back down into your addiction so that they wouldn't have to be alone in their addiction, if that's the situation. They were so worried about the opinions of others. And they just constantly sat and thought about what everyone thought of them, and that they just didn't fit in, they weren't quite good enough, they didn't belong, and they see you going out there every day and belonging and getting along with people and having more people in your life and things like that, and they just really, I think they may have lied about you a lot because other people were seeing them as something not so great because of the way they treated you. They felt betrayed and like everyone was out to get them. So yeah, they really felt like they were betrayed and like everyone was out to get them, like nothing was going to go their way, and like just like everything was unfair, and they're jealous of you because they feel like you have it easy and like they just have to fight every step of the way. So what else, or what is your advice from spirit? Focus on peaceful and harmonious ways of doing things. So yeah, the best thing for you to do is to be able to just focus on communicating from a state of peace and trying to keep things harmonious between you. Don't let shade bring out your shadows. Don't allow others to dim your shine. Yeah, don't allow any of the gossip going around or any of the hateful, hurtful words or any of the negative things that this person is doing to try to get a rise out of you. Don't let that get a rise out of you. Don't let that person win. Don't allow it to dim who you are, and don't allow it to bring you down out of this positive, joyful, loving energy. Care for yourself as you do others. Nurture you. So it's time to take care of you and to really make sure that you're putting that care and effort towards yourself and not towards worrying about what this person has going on or what they think of you. Because then you're going to end up in the same state of low vibrational energy that this person is in while they're feeling jealous and envious of you, and you might end up doing that with other people too. So just make sure that you're caring for yourself and that you're nurturing yourself and you're taking care of what you need to. Focus on your goals, focus on things like that, and make sure that you're trying to keep things peaceful and not escalating situations. Don't turn into the person that is hurting you, basically. Don't associate with those who wish you harm. So it's time to really ask yourself who is there for a good reason and who isn't, and to make sure that you are being discerning in your relationships and not allowing people to stay in your life if they are only there to tear you down. And allow yourself to see and acknowledge who is there to tear you down and let them go, and you won't be alone because you'll start attracting people who are actually there for your highest good a lot more often. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear if this resonated with you or your situation in the comments below and what you thought of this reading. I really do enjoy hearing from you guys too, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.